first runs. This is going to be heated. Ladies and gentlemen, let me present to you Shane O'Neill, coming out of Melbourne, 15 X Games appearances.
Starting it off with a big spin flip up the Euro gap.
Now, Andrew, when you think of Shane O'Neill, what do you think?
I think just technical precision on everything. He is so good at all tricks, as he will demonstrate right now with a switch flip right there.
I remember, here's a crook and grind nollie flip out.
Wow.
Holding on to that one. I remember being in the van when he was 8 years old on tour with Lewis Marnell as well.
Yep.
And he was just a technical master then.
Yeah.
And he didn't let anything past him. What?
Oh, trying to wrap it up with a big spin backside lip slide to fake right there. We were actually talking about that in practice this morning.
What did he say about that?
He thought the rail was a little bit too low for him to do it comfortably. He'd rather not fall onto it, rather land on it. You know, he didn't want to drop down onto that rail.
I see.
Switch flip front board right here.
He had no problems at all with this one to start things off in his run.
Yeah, with a crooked grind nollie flip.
Now, I know if I'd landed this trick like that, I wouldn't have thought it was that sketchy, but Shane likes to be perfect on that.
You saw his front heel just touch the concrete there and bite up on him a little bit.
Interesting to see what score comes in.
It's not going to be what he wants.
The technical wizard himself, Shane O'Neill. 84, it still pushes him into second place.
He's going to be happy with that, but he can definitely put second hit. That'll keep him in strong contention for third place.
Shane O'Neill up next, coming out of Melbourne. Dropping in, goofy footer.
Starting it off up the Euro gap with
oh no!
A big spin flip, just catching a bit of wheel bite, unfortunately for Shane. He knows what that means to him. What do I do now?
At this point, he's like, do I even want to keep going? Because I know, no, see, he's just throwing it away pretty much here.
He knows what it means.
He's having a little fun with it. Shaking his head, smiling. You're going to have to land every single trick here, aren't you, Andrew?
Oh my God, but if he lands tricks like that, crooked grind frontside nollie flip out, I mean, he's turning this into a...
I feel like he was going to stop, and he was like, you know what, I'm just going to keep going and get a little casual.
Yeah.
Maybe he should just stay in that mindset.
Yeah, I mean, he's taking the pressure off himself and then lands everything, you know? It's a weird mindset, and Shane's not.
There's our current leader, Nigel, next to Shane O'Neill. Do not put anything past this guy right now. If he lands a run, he still can take this whole thing out.
Definitely. Shane can. Switch, flip, back, lip down the big rail. Shane is not playing with this last line.
Yes! Come on, Shane O'Neill. Hometown crowd. Can he do it? No! Oh!
I couldn't even watch that.
Something that he can do so effortless all the time. He still knows that his bag of tricks are way more technical than most of these guys, so maybe he can up the ante.
What? Yo!
Even falling off, he might get into the top three here.
Finishing up with a switch big spin flip to frontside board slide. That is the hardest trick of the day so far.
The hardest trick of the day.
On the biggest obstacle. Switch kick flip, backside lip slide down the big five right here. Perfect. Another extremely hard trick.
Here it is, talk it through us.
Switch, big spin flip right here to front board, back to his regular stance. Shane knew he had to do something phenomenal for his last trick. This is something you do not see from just anyone. There's only a handful of dudes in the world that will be able to ever do it.
This is a video part trick, and he put it here.
Look at the boys. Ashod can't believe it.
They love it. Nyjah, Jagger, Ashod. Yes. Everyone cannot believe their eyes that he pulled it together. As we await the score, what is it going to be for Shane O'Neill, even though he fell off? It's a 92, which pushes...
Yeah.